Hello my fellow felines, this is KittyCatPWYarn here, and welcome to another build video, but today we are only renovating. Today I am actually renovating Rindle Rose, which is a base game house in Willow Creek. And the reason that I decided to renovate this is because I am part of a group on Facebook. I don't want to say promote them before, but I've done one other group collab on this channel with this group before. And that was like the kitchen build that I did. I'll try to link it in the cards if I remember properly. But this group is really fun, and we do group collabs every single month, whether it be a speed build or a create a sim. And this was what we did this month. It was a renovation of Rindle Rose. And the rules we had for it were I don't want to say super relaxed, but they were relatively relaxed compared to other things that I've done. I mean, obviously there's still rules, so there's that, but let me just find them really quickly. So the objective is just to renovate Rindle Rose, and we had to include an addition of a second floor. We couldn't demolish any of the exterior walls or move interior. Wait, what? Oh, okay, I read that so wrong. I was like, oh no. It says you may not demolish any exterior walls, but you may demolish or move interior walls. I got really worried for a second. And you can use any packs you like, and you can use CC, and basically post it with the hashtag SSYBuildCollab2. And if you want to find this video, or this house on the gallery, then that's what it's under, hashtag SSYBuildCollab2, hashtag KittyCatPWY, or my origin ID, which is KittyCatPWYarn. So I vamped this house, like fully vamped. I really love how it turned out. I used so many I used the Strangerville windows and doors because I really love the second wall height windows, like the ones that are like on the front with the shutters, those ones, and then the ones that are right on the side here, the white ones with like the wrought iron on the bottom. I don't know, I just really love those. And then the front door is also stunning, and then like the like cathedral style windows, I love those. I don't know, I was just really happy with how this turned out. It took me a very long time to renovate this, so probably like 3 hours, I think. I'm pretty sure my footage was 2 hours and like 40 minutes, and that was not even like counting all of the bathrooms or all of the landscaping and everything. So it did take me a hot minute to renovate this, but like I said, I really love how it turns out, and I don't know, I think it's really cute. I even added like a little room on the first floor, and that ends up being, what is that? That ends up being like a guest bedroom. And so this house ends up having 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, and if we're talking like reality wise, it's 5 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, because there is an office downstairs, and like in real life it would technically be listed as 5 bedrooms because the office would be counted as a bedroom, but for Sim's sake I'm listing it as having 4 bedrooms. But yeah, I don't know, I really like how this house turned out, and I hope you guys do as well. Now that I've kind of talked about this house a little bit, excuse my voice today. I don't know if it sounds super weird over my audio, but I'm kind of sick right now, so I'm struggling to talk for a long time. So I might put in music a lot sooner than I normally would, because this video is somewhat long. It's like, what, 24 minutes, I think? So it's longer than I would have liked it, but I cut out so much of this that I I couldn't really cut out anymore without just being like, oh yeah, this room's furnished now, bam, and like not showing you guys any of it. So I didn't want to do that, so it is a little longer than normal. But yeah, so right now we're doing this bathroom. This is the downstairs bathroom, and I cut out, this is the only bathroom that I show, but in the end there are screenshots of all of the bathrooms. I also cut out roofing, floor plan, choosing like all the wallpapers and the flooring, landscaping, which is done now. So yeah, and like I cut out some of this part too because I was having a really hard time finding a table and chairs that I wanted out on the front, because I wanted the like metal on the chairs to match the metal on the windows and the door. So it was difficult, but I figured it out. And yeah, I actually really like the landscaping on this house. I wish I could have kept it in. And in reality, I could have, but it would have made this video probably like 3 or 4 minutes longer, and I thought then it would be closer to 30 minutes, and I don't like having long build videos, so that's the reasoning for that. But the landscaping is like very lush. Like that whole corner essentially is just like all flowers and bushes, and it's really pretty. And then I put like a little hedge like right in front of the porch and stuff. It's pretty simple, but I really like it. I think it's pretty cute. And now we're just moving on to the study. And yeah, I kept this house relatively traditional, just because it is an older looking house on the outside, especially with the windows and the doors I used, because like I said, I wanted to keep that Strangerville vibe, even though it's not in Strangerville, but I feel like it would have fit really well in Strangerville. So yeah, I kept everything relatively traditional. There is like a few modern touches here and there. Like the bathrooms are kind of modern, like the showers are. And I think I might have just realized something kind of unfortunate. There is a toddler room in here, if I remember correctly, and I don't believe I put a bathtub in this build. I'm gonna check, but I am relatively sure that there isn't one. So that's a good time. That's, I've never done that before, and I'm kind of upset at myself for doing that, but I guess that's what happens when you don't pay attention. That's mean to myself, but I am trying to find it, and I can't. So there it is. Okay. But yeah, so a lot of and by a lot I mean probably like I think 2 of the bathrooms have double sinks, which I don't know, I like. I know the one downstairs has them, and then the master does. Yeah, 2, or do all of them? I think actually all of them, just by looking at this little screenshot I have. Yeah, so there is a toddler room, and there is no bathtub. But if you guys, if you do end up playing with a toddler, you could very easily change, either the one upstairs or the master to have a bathtub in it if you really wanted. I think I was more caught up in, the style. So I think if I hadn't, been okay, all of these are going to have the Jungle Adventure wallpaper, then I wouldn't have, missed it, I guess. But yeah, that's okay, though. And now we are on to the kitchen, which I really, really like. And I don't know why I like it so much. I think it might just be all of the blues, because I used these, baby blue aqua colored counters that we got from Parenthood, and I love these counters, but I don't think, I mean, I might have used these like once or twice since we got them like in this colorway, and I figured it worked with because there's like that color blue in the tile, that's the backsplash, and then the stools are like a darker blue, and I don't know, I really like this kitchen. Let me know what you guys think of it. And there is no real dining area. I mean, like, there's the island, but like, I didn't put a dining room or anything. I was thinking about making the room that I added into a dining room, but I changed my mind. I honestly don't know why I didn't do that, because I feel like that would make more sense. But I don't know, I like it. I like how it turns out, so yeah, I hope you guys do as well. Also, I know you can't see me right now, but I'm talking with my hands so much more than I normally would, because I just put fake nails on today, and they're gorgeous, and I love them, but like, I haven't worn them in a very long time, and like I said, I just put them on like half an hour ago, and I'm head over heels in love with them. They're coffin tip, white to like a pinky mauve ombre, and they're gorgeous. I love them so much. And yeah, so I'm just talking with my hands a lot, and I feel like this is how I'm going to be at work too, because I talk on the phone for work. So I'm probably just going to be like moving my hands everywhere, and everyone else is going to be like, Jen, what the heck are you doing? But that's how it goes. And if you haven't noticed, my voice has like dropped an octave a little bit because my throat's getting kind of not fun. So yeah, I actually, like I said, I'm kind of sick. Not to get into like too gory details, but I just have like a little viral infection kind of thing. I actually ended up going to the ER for it because I woke up yesterday. I mean, at the time of posting this, it will be Sunday. Yeah, so I woke up Sunday, and like, I had this cough for like a week, and I was just kind of feeling over it. I was like, I want to go see my doctor. And then I woke up Sunday morning, and I walk in to see people, and they're like, hey Jen, your lips are really swollen. And they were super swollen. I was like, oh god, I'm gonna die. So then these people insisted on taking me to the ER. So I ended up going to the ER, and the doctor was kind of cute, not gonna lie. And he was just like, hey, like, what's going on? And I told him. He was like, well, you don't have a fever. I don't see anything in the back of your throat. It's not strep. They did test for strep, but I've never had strep once in my life. Thank whoever the heck is up there. But yeah, so I got tested for strep. It's not strep. And he was like, yeah, there's this viral infection going around, and that's probably why your lips are swollen too, and da-da-da-da-da. And he was like, oh, I could give you antibiotics, but that would just kind of make you feel even worse, so I don't want to do that. I was like, alrighty. So, yeah. I'm kind of just dealing with it. That's basically what he told me to do. Like, he said it nicer. He was like, yeah, like, I don't want to make you hurt more with antibiotics, so I think you should just get some rest and drink lots of fluids and like ibuprofen, whatever. So like, that's what I'm doing. But it just kind of seemed like he was kind of condescending a little bit. So kind of hurt my feelings, but I'll get over it, I think. But yeah, I'm on the upswing slowly, because I actually have some semblance of what a voice is right now. Especially compared to yesterday. Yesterday I was like croaking all day, and today it's been like mostly like this, which is like kind of low speaking, but it's a voice compared to the croaking that was yesterday, or the nothing that was yesterday. But once in a while it does, like, if I talk too long, it just kind of goes away. So after this video, it's probably going to go away. So, you know, that happens. Okay, so we're on the master. I tried to base the whole master bedroom off that rug, because I have seen I saw someone do it. I want to say it was Miss Griffey. I don't know, maybe it was more than Miss Griffey. I've seen people do it before. They're like, oh, they'll put a rug down and then they're gonna base the room off that rug. And that's what I tried doing, but I couldn't make it work. And I don't know why. Like, I was like, okay, I'm gonna pick a swatch that I've never used before, and I've never used that swatch before, but it just didn't work at all. So I soon end up changing it to something a lot more neutral. Yeah, so here, I think I used the Get Famous rug, maybe. I think. I'm like, ooh, this red one could work, but it's kind of weird. So yeah, I used this one in this swatch. It's probably my favorite swatch, just because of how simple it is. But, you know, to each his own, I guess, to each her own. And yeah, so now we're just kind of putting some stuff down in the bedroom. I don't really know how else to phrase this, but I'm just kind of throwing stuff around. And also, this house is probably pretty expensive. I will actually check that for you right now, because I can only imagine. I can only imagine. Yeah, so it's you know, almost 100,000 simoleons. It's 97,963 simoleons. So that's cool, but it's 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. So in reality, if you were to move 5 Sims in, that wouldn't be too bad, I don't think. I mean, it's not a starter home, but I don't know. I'm just trying to make this sound better. And then packs, there is Get to Work, Seasons, Jungle Adventure, Kids Room stuff, Bowling Night stuff, what is that? Backyard stuff? No, that's Cool Kitchen stuff, Outdoor Retreat, Get Together, City Living, Spa Day, Movie, is that one? Movie Hangout, Big Dogs, Parenthood, and Romantic Garden. So I didn't hold back on this build, and I don't hold back on a lot of my builds. I'm actually working on a limited pack build right now, actually. Well, not right now, but like, it's in the works. It's like the video files are saved on my desktop in a folder, and it's there, but it's taking a while because I started it and I'm like, yes, I'm gonna do this, and now that I started it, I don't want to work on it anymore. So that's kind of an issue I have with just a lot of builds in general. Like, I have this modern build that's been there for, I don't even know, probably a month now. I want to see, actually, how long that has been there. I can go here, properties. Yeah. So, February 15th. So the day I'm recording this, it was 2 months ago. So I might just end up, like, getting rid of that footage and deleting the house, because I don't do modern houses well, but I haven't looked at it in a while either, so I think if I look at it and go from there, because I want to know if I actually like it or not. But yeah, so now we're working on the kids' room, and the kids' room is kind of strange. It's super colorful, but just really weird. This was the point, like, this was the end of the video where I was just kind of, or the end of, like, my furnishing, where I was just kind of, like, doing things. And, like, it turned out okay, but it's not my favorite kids' room I've ever done. I think it's very different compared to what I've done in the past, and I think different is good. There is a laptop in here that I just placed in this little, like, study nook area, and I pictured this, I don't know, I think it might be a teen, like a younger teen, like 13 maybe, I don't know. I don't know, that was just my kind of thoughts on the age range, and I honestly don't even remember what I end up putting down here. Oh, yes I do. I end up putting the desk thing from Get Famous where you can make videos. And I had a really difficult time finding that, as you can see right now. But I put that down because I was like, okay, if I can't find this, I'm putting the keyboard down. But I did end up finding it somewhere. I think it's like, it's under, where is it? Miscellaneous electronics. And I feel like it should be in skill, activities and skills, because it's a skill. But that's none of my business, I guess. So, but yeah. And now we're just moving on to the final room, I believe. This ends up being like the spare bedroom. And it's very simple. Once again, very blue. This house has a lot of blue in it. I think that's just because, like, that's one of the, I don't want to say styles, but like, that's one of the color palettes I'm most comfortable using is like blues. Because I feel like you can mix like a light blue and like a navy blue and it works, versus like a lime green and a moss green, like, don't really work together. But that was just kind of my thoughts on it, and I think that's why I work with blues so much, and I think that's why a lot of YouTubers, a lot of speed builders work with blue so much. Or they just like blue. I don't know. I might be overanalyzing. I probably am, let's be real. But yeah. So that's the situation there. And I think we're about to jump into screenshots after I do this laundry room, which is pretty simple. So I think I am going to get going right meow, but I hope you guys are having a perfect afternoon, evening, or whatever, wherever you are in your neck of the world. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to become a popper because I post new videos all the time. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye!